Yes, people, welcome back to another video. We're here. Massive news broke on the live stream. Liverpool, Leverkusen, Wirtz. He's coming to Liverpool. Yes, indeed. Fabrizio Romano has confirmed Liverpool have made formal approach to Leverkusen for Florian Wirtz after internal green light from the player. Liverpool and Bayer Leverkusen are in talks over transfer fee and package. Liverpool want the deal to be done very soon, not a long saga, to avoid surprises, i.e. probably Real Madrid. This is massive news. We have known for the past obviously weeks since David Ornstein broke that original bomber around Florian Wirtz, and the incentive was he's going to Bayern Munich. He's going to Bayern Munich. He's going to go to Bayern Munich. German players want to go to Bayern Munich. And I've always had this part of me that feels like this is a deal I think Liverpool can really truly get done. And the reason why is credit to FSG. When it comes to big transfers, they actually try and somewhat deliver. If they feel like it's a game-changing transfer for the football club, they do deliver. Previous examples I've mentioned before on live streams. Alisson, £65 million for a record fee for a goalkeeper. Virgil van Dijk, 75 million for a centre-back. Darwin Núñez, our own biggest transfer world record, €100 million for Darwin Núñez. And you're telling me there isn't a chance that we can do this for a world-class potential future Ballon d'Or winner in Florian Wirtz? This is a player that's going to be the best in his position up to probably the next decade. And the fact that Liverpool are about to land this is a game. This is beyond a game-changing transfer. We've spoken when Liverpool have won league titles, won the Champions League. We want to see investment. We want to see the squad get refreshed. This is beyond that. This is a player that can take us to that next level. A big chance in trying to go back-to-back in the Premier League for the first time in 35 long years. This is a really good opportunity to do so, to go further under Arne Slot in the Champions League, and he's been rewarded, and rightly so. We've seen Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah and Slot speak about how confident, how excited they are about this up-and-coming transfer window. When did we ever see previous players do that? When did we see Jurgen Klopp do that? Why shouldn't I have full belief in my manager who's coming in his first season? Against everything against him, he's going to flop. The contract situation. Oh no, the wheels will all eventually fall off. No, he came in and won the league in his first season and walked it. Got to a cup final. Yeah, and ultimately went out against the best team in the world on PSG. Ultimately lost on penalties. Donnarumma, Superman. What can you do? And he has been rewarded with a world-class, game-changing talent in Florian Wirtz. This is a player who I think is going to really change this Liverpool team. I'm really excited to see how he's going to play. He's versatile. We spoke about how Slot likes the versatile players. 10 goals, 12 assists in the Bundesliga, 6 goals and 1 assist in his first UCL campaign. And he also got an assist in the Bundesliga German Cup as well. This is a guy who has been the best player in his probably position for the past 2 seasons, I would argue. I think players in his recent position, Cole Palmer, can argue that. But he is up there, man. He is a world-class super talent. When was the last time Liverpool signed a world-class player who's way beyond his prime? He's 22 years of age, who has this caliber of talent, the potential with him, and his age, while winning trophies. When has this happened in the Premier League era? It hasn't. We've signed future potential world-class players, like your Torreses, like your Suarezes. We've signed players in there somewhat of a prime, like a Thiago, but nothing on the caliber of this. And FSG, they deserve absolute the most the respect and the credit they deserve. Yes, they've made mistakes in the past, but times look like they're changing. They're bringing in Kirkers, they're bringing in Frimpong, now they're bringing in a world-class talent in Florian Wirtz. How many times in the previous years that they've not maybe brought in a position that we need, a centre-back, the centre-back season where the injuries, the midfield season where the midfield fell off like a cliff, and they didn't. But no, they're rectifying it now. And you have to give credit where credit is due. You can't just say, oh, no, FSG, this and that. They made all these mistakes. Give them where credit's due, and rightly so. And fair play to Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. Last summer, they were challenged when they came in to replace an iconic figure in Jurgen Klopp. They could have gone down the Ruben Amorim route. Thank God we didn't get him. He wanted to change the whole script. Slot didn't. He just want to came in, work with his players, and a year later, we'll see what's what. See who do I need to bring in, who needs to leave the football club. And that is what's happening now. We have to full trust in Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards, because they're ultimately their game plan over the past year since they've come in this new regime has been absolutely perfect. Yes, there's a couple of things we could argue. Maybe the contract situation could have been done a little bit earlier. But Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah have signed the contract. Trent Alexander-Arnold wanted to go to Real Madrid, just like he's been talking to him for the past 2 years, as the reports have been saying. So we need to give credit to them, because they've actually managed to get this deal over the line. You know, the Caicedo situation, Liverpool was willing to pay the money. Ultimately, Caicedo wanted to go to Chelsea. What a stupid decision that is. And the fact that we've managed to lure Wirtz away from the iconic club in Germany, in Bayern Munich. One of the reasons why they want to go there, stat pad trophies. You win trophies after a year. And as a German, it gives you a guaranteed spot in that Germany national team squad. Because they've seen as, if you're playing for the biggest club in Germany, we'll give you the rewards and you can come and play for our country. That's why a lot of Germans like to go to Bayern Munich, because it gives them that access as well. Florian Wirtz wants to challenge himself, come to the Premier League. Not many Germans come over to the Premier League and do really well. In recent times, yeah, we've had your Sanes, we've had your Gundigans, but there's certainly been some flops over the years. And he wants to challenge himself and take his game to the next level. He'll get the more recognition, I would say, because he's come to the Premier League. There's more eyes in the Premier League. It's more competitive than the Bundesliga, and it has been over the past 2 decades. You could probably most likely argue. So he's challenging him on that. He's going to be iconic. He's going to be adored by the Liverpool fans with the caliber of things that he's going to be able to do on that football pitch. He truly is a game-changing signing. He can play in the midfield. He can drop deep if he wants to and pick up the ball and drive. He can play off the left. He can play in that false 9 potential. I'm really intrigued to see where on his slot is going to play Florian Wirtz in his position. I think personally, I think he might play him as a false 9. We might just switch it up, because we're bringing in Frimpong. We've got that more really attacking fullback. We've got more of the over-rounded right back in Conor Bradley. We've got Kirkus coming in as well. Probably one of the best young left backs in the Premier League. One of the best in Europe, you could argue, right now. And I don't think that just stops there for Liverpool. I think the rumours as well that we want to go and get a top attacking striker. We potentially could look at another midfielder, maybe look around at Adam Wharton. Liverpool could be making a lot of money this summer, people. A lot of money. Kelleher, Tsimikas, Darwin Núñez, potentially Jota, Chiesa, Harvey Elliott's going to be gone. Tsimikas, that's 150 to probably, you could argue, 220, 230 million in sales. While also we made 50 million last summer as well. I have full trust in Honest Slot. I have full trust in the players. I have full trust in Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards. There's no reason why I shouldn't, because of this past year. It's led me to a Premier League title, the 20th, which I'm going to really enjoy the parade, and I can't wait. And now they're bringing in players who are improving the squad. Kirkus improves the squad. Frimpong brings a new, different dimension to Liverpool. Wirtz, as I said, game-changing signing, people. A game changer. This will take Liverpool to that next step to try and win back-to-backs, as I said, another Champions League. But people, make sure you are smashing the likes, you are subscribing to the channel. Very much important you do so, and also big on will be releasing a video. Thank you so much for 1k subs. People may say, oh, it's only just 1k. No. I've worked hard to get to this. I'm going to keep on going. Smash them like, subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below what you think to Florian Wirtz is going to be coming to Liverpool Football Club. All being well, hopefully we don't have a Fekir moment, touch wood. If that was a bloody medical. Yeah, it's going to get over the line. Take care. Enjoy your weekends. Let's see what's what's Wirtz is going to be? I can't remember saying this, but yeah, never mind. Liverpool and Wirtz is going to happen. Take care. Goodbye.